Well, there goes our number one penalty kill. What's up, everybody? TM Fanatic here. Hope you all are having a fantastic day, and welcome to another post-game reaction. In this one, I am continuing my coverage of the Nashville Predators. I need to write my catfish here. I want to make sure that looks good on frame, because right now, for me, I'm still trying to search for something good to talk about with my Preds in 2025. Now, granted, this was our last game of 2024, so hopefully, you know, like all of the bad stuff, this is the last of it. We can leave all that stuff back in 2024 and we can forge on into a new era. But unfortunately, we still have to talk about this. Predators lose to the Wild on the last game of 2024. We lose 5-3. Now, tons of stuff happened here in this game, excuse me. I will talk about that, but also talk about what will take place after this game and what will happen to a certain player, and also how that will affect us going forward. So, first thing that I want to start off with these Predators right here. You know, a 6-game road trip is bad enough. I mean, like, that is a grind. But to have it in this fashion against some of the best teams in the league, started off against the Jets. That Jets game, that was a game where, you know what, we took the fight to them. And that said a lot also about us coming off of that 4-7 loss to the Blues. We came out there and we gave these Jets a fight for 60 minutes. The main reason why they were able to pull away mainly was because, they had 2 power play goals in the third period, which was ridiculous. That referee, I don't know who he is, but that guy, he looked as young as I do. At least I have some facial hair. That guy, he looked like a baby out there. But we still lost. So now we have to take that loss. We have to take it on the chin. Now we have to go on the road to Minnesota, the second best team in the Central, and try to play them. The score says it. Right there. Our defense was put through a grind when we played the Jets, and it, unfortunately showed here. So first period, let's talk about these goals. So 7:54, Rossi wins the draw. Then Zuccarello gets it on net. Oninen makes that first save. Big pressure on him in this game right here. You know, Saros, again, he was put through that grind in the Jets game. So Oninen, even though he's our backup, he still has to step up. So Oninen, he does make a good first save here, but the rebound goes off of Rossi, and then he does, a Kung Fu Panda, just belly, what is that move called? The skadoosh, is that what it is? Like that? That's pretty much what he did to get this puck into the net, and it's 1-0 Wild. So you know what? Here's why I still sit here today and wear this hat and wear this shirt. And have this catfish here on set. It can be so easy for a fan like myself cheering for a team that's not doing great right now to say, you know what, that's it. I'm done with it. I'm going to throw this hat, but I would never do that. You know why? Because I love my Preds. And also that I love this team right here and the mentality that we have. With all the bad stuff that has gone on, we still find ways to fight. We fought in this game. We made it a fight. And so many times, once again, we answer the call. 11 minutes in the first, Blankenberg, he sets Shea up, and then Brady, he takes a shot, and then it's the deflection by Sissons. Colton Sissons! Where have you been, bro? It's good to see you. You know what? It is so good to see Colton get back on, the score sheet. Because he's one of those players, and I've talked about this in past videos. Colton's one of those players that, yes, he doesn't rack up too many goals on the score sheet, but he does a lot for our team. So, you know, good for Colton to get himself a goal here. And also good for Brady Shea. You know, I have been critical of him in past games, and I will say that now. I have been critical of Brady, mainly because I'm not picking on him, but I think he has I have high standards for him. I think Brady can be great for us. He was great with Carolina, and so I just want that game to translate here in Nashville. This was the first time, I think in maybe a while, that we've used Brady on a scoring play right here. Normally he is just back on defense, but here he kind of feels like a Roman Yossi role, kind of here, where he did a great job just setting everything up, and then he took the shot right here. I would love to see more of that. I would love to see more of what Brady Shea can do. So after we score, about 4 minutes later, the Wild, they commit an error. They make a mistake. So Trenton turns the puck over, and it looked like, honestly, he passed it right to Stamkos. I know that wasn't what he obviously was going to do, but hey, we will take it. Stammer, then he goes to the net, and then he passes a beautiful pass to Jonathan Marchessault, who scores, baby! I love the line. Stammer and Marchessault, they are becoming a force, an absolute force. And these two guys right here, once again, Steven Stamkos and Jonathan Marchessault, are leading by example. And I think that says a lot, too, especially for Stamkos, because he was on the Lightning for years. Stamkos, he's a guy who's done so much in this league. I mean, he is a Stanley Cup winner. Stamkos could have easily just taken this money, went to Nashville, and just play subpar. He has refused that, and I love that about Steven Stamkos. He has continued to play at the same level that he played when he was with Tampa Bay, and it's just awesome to see right here. And a great setup by Steven Stamkos. So second period, 6:19, while they're on the power play, and guess who helps them out to get this goal? It's Gustafsson, of all people. He has this, I don't know how he got this down there, but he just fired it down there. He's probably been waiting his whole life to do that. He fires it down. That pass gets to Eriksson. Then he has a centering pass to Zuccarello. And the gritty vet, man, he will not miss on chances like that. So, game is tied until a few minutes later when Brodin, he takes a shot from just beyond the blue line. Hartman provided that screen, and the Wild take back the lead. So, transitioning a little bit to talk about another sporting event that happened. Me and my dad, we were watching, it was the game between Texas and Arizona State. And that was a playoff game. And so, their kicker, Bert Auburn, he had a chance to win it. Actually, he had two chances to win it. There was one with the final minute left, and then there was one in the final seconds. So he missed the he missed the first one. I think the game was tied at 24. So he missed that first one, and then on the commentary team, it was Joe Tessitore. That guy, I love Joe. He is just awesome. So I believe it was him or Jesse Palmer that said that kickers, they have to have short memories. And I bring this story up because I think that's the mentality that we need right here in sequence of events like this, Yes, the Wild, they have, this great goal on the power play. Gustafsson, he has his big moments. We got to have a short memory in those moments. We got to just, forget it and just move on. We cannot let one bad goal become two. We just cannot let that happen. We're still working on it, along with a lot of other stuff, but, I do digress and say that, I would love to see us just have a shorter memory when it comes to just allowing goals like this, and then having it turn into, more goals. In this case, for the Wild. You know what? As Ted Lasso said, be a goldfish. That's what we need to be right here. But once again, we answer the call. We answer it because we are a great team. We are better than what our record is. It's clear. It is clear right here. 12-1 in the second. Great team effort by just everyone, you know? All love, all around for like these spreads right here. Great job by everyone to keep this puck in. Once again, it's Brady Shea with a shot, and then Ryan O'Reilly, he capitalizes on it, gets a rebound, and he scores, baby. So, the game is tied. So, now we are in a very similar spots that we were in that Jets game. You know, in the Jets game, you know, I think toward the end of the end of the second, like the Jets, they did get one goal, so we were down by one. But still, like that's we were still within striking distance. You know, our PK was playing great. Then the third period, 2 power play goals that the Jets got that just erased any chances that we had of winning that game. Here, same case, man. Toward the end of the second, and also in the third period, the Wild get 2 goals, once again, on the power play. 3 total in this game. 17:08, Declan, Chris Holm, he got a power play goal. And then Rossi got one at 7:07 in the third. I mean, Rossi, he had a really nice game for the Wild, and that would clinch it. The Wild once again win. They win 5-3. Now, let's talk about also what happened in this game. Here is the elephant that is in the in the room, and I wanted to save it till the very end because I gave this a lot of thoughts in terms of just what my stance on it was, honestly. I really had to think about it and what I was going to say. So, let me go ahead and recap exactly what happened here. So, it was in the second period, and Zach LaRue, one of our younger players, one of our newest players, a penalty was called on him for slew-footing Jared Spurgeon. Now, for those who don't know what slew-footing is when a player uses his skate, his stick, or his leg to trip another player up from behind. And that's what Zach apparently did to Spurgeon. So it was obviously called a major. And also, this was also announced that Zach, he will have a hearing for for this call right here for that slew-footing penalty that he had against Jared. As far as right now, I haven't seen a date for that yet, but I would assume it would come pretty soon. So I looked at the footage, and look, folks. I mean, I am a guy. I'm a sports fan who, even in moments where it clearly is a penalty, and not just hockey, but in like any sport on my favorite team, I always try to give them the benefit of the doubt and be like, yeah, but like that kind of thing. But I think that we all have done that. Like any other sports fan out there. I do believe that any other sports fan, like, they would do the same thing to some extent. Like, you always want to give your favorite team the benefit of the doubt because you don't want them to go on like the penalty kill or anything like that. So I'm typically pretty lenient when it comes to major penalties like this. But man, this is one where I'm like, yeah, that's a penalty. I mean, look, at the end of the day, hockey, it's a brutal sport. It is a brutal sport to play. Sometimes it is a brutal one to watch. And the refs, like, they have to do their job. They have to protect their players. And Zach, he did exactly what a slew-footing penalty is. He definitely got his stick up. And perhaps that played a role in Zach tripping Jared because Zach was already coming in. He was skating fast down that ice, and it's just, you know what? I don't think it was intentional by Zach. That's what I will say. Is this a penalty? Should Zach? Should all the punishments be coming to him? In a form, yes. But do I think it was do I think it was intentional by Zach? No. I have to defend my guy and say that Zach is, again, he is a young player, got called up, and for those guys who played in the minors, played in the the AHL, there is a lot of pressure on them because they don't want to be called back down. Once you get to the National Hockey League, that's where you want to stay. And for these young guys, they're trying to make a statement. They want to make the most out of every single shift. And I think that's what Zach was trying to do here. It's just one of those, in the moment things where Zach just kind of got caught up in it and he had a bad trip. But, you have to protect the players. You have to. If if that happened to Roman Yossi, I would be furious. I would be so mad. So I do understand where fans are coming from in terms of giving Zach this punishment. Again, for me, I don't think it was intentional by him, but if you can't do the time, then don't do the crime. I think that's from SpongeBob. I'm pretty sure. So, I don't know how long the Zach's going to be out. I would assume it'd be for a while. So, we have Zach out, one of our best young players. The season still goes on, and we still have some games to play here. We have Vancouver up next, and so we need to just adapt to all of this right here, which we have recalled defenseman Spencer Stastny and Ozzy Weisblatt, who is a forward from the Admirals, which, not only is Zach going to be out, but Jeremy Lauzon, he also left the game against the Wild here with a lower body injury. Excuse me. So he is going to be out. Zach's going to be out, and that blows, because I thought that the team chemistry was really starting to grow with us, but we just gotta. What can you do, right? So I wanted to just give my stance on that. Do I think that the punishments fit the crime that Zach did? Maybe they were a little bit too harsh. Again, Zach was coming in so fast, and he, he is a young kid, and plus, he was just trying to make a play on it. But, I don't make those choices. So, hopefully Zach can just learn from it, taking on the chin. Again, do I think it was intentional by him? Do I think that he meant to do that? No. I have to defend Zach. I have to give him at least a little bit of the benefit. I know I'm probably going to be blasted for that, but I have to defend my boys. And so, best thing that we could do again is just adapt from it, learn, and move on. Hopefully we can just do that in a quick manner because we have Vancouver up next. So fans, look for that reaction. But fans, for this one, it will do it here. If you all enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button, click that bell, and you can join our Fanatic Army. And a honey salutes to all of you as always, and I hope that all of you have a fantastic day. Go Preds!